I'm not kind of crap, William Clockwork. Ubi Chrome for fair, Udu Ghana, Dan Pata. Kakra met Makane say, Mama Yaya, dear Fata. 24/7, the system's working. Udu Chroma, grass and Kwan, and Jonas Meboa. And Jessica so commodity, you to near Dan and Kwa. The two quite cool, be my super pemwa. We got everything for here, but our leaders never they care. Almighty Jaja, they bless our nation, but every day we all the stress. Kill quick, who I say what you want, tell you already they heard. Yeah, we are not here to scare. Looking at my fear. Ghana, Danny, Dubai, Waha, Ghana, Danny, Miami, Ghana, Danny, Las Vegas, Diddy free, Ghana, Ghana, Danny, New York City, Ghana, Danny, Chicago, Ghana, Danny, Toronto, Diddy free, Ghana. Kokube di president ne wa ha enkwotire mu bibi. Mechi for doors ti obi ne ho be yemi bibi. Oko school Canada, Toronto, we yebo degree. Yes. Ghana hanso anka yebo nku, kabrodo pa ne badiri. Katanka wayeka. Yes. But ye kefla monone. Ghana sekasi ye kan. Me bonpon se momone. Mama yesusu ma ye nimri sika na jeje warrants na wa hit. Ghana, our beloved country. We are free forever, but our leaders are doing fake things. So we cannot live in a motherland. Better to fly in overseas.
Watch Loud Silence TV on Multi-TV by scanning for channels on your Multi-TV decoder and selecting Loud Silence TV. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram at Loud Silence TV. And on YouTube, it's Loud Silence TV or Loud Silence TV 2. Loud Silence TV, the breath of news and entertainment.
Look at our traditional leaders and the slave trade. We blame the whites for the slave trade we went through. We blame the whites that they offended us. They took us as slaves. But let's wait for a minute. Who sold the black man to the whites? Who sold the black man to the whites? Our own traditional leaders. The enemy is not outside. The enemy is within. If we are asking the Europeans to pacify us and also to apologize to us, our traditional leaders must be the first to apologize on behalf of their ancestors for the evil they have done against their fellow blacks. Look at our attitude towards the environment and the destruction of our water bodies. All our river bodies have turned into dark brown. And you know what they said? In the next 20 years, if we don't stop this illegal mining, Ghana, we will import water to drink. Yet we don't care. And Chinese, they will come from their country into our forest, destroy our forest, destroy our land, and illegally mine and damage our waters. How can they come if the traditional leaders didn't give them permission to do that? And in one instance, whilst they were there, our military went there to protect them. Our own military that is supposed to protect us rather protected the foreigners to destroy our water and destroy our forest. The enemy is not outside, the enemy is within. If you look at our own systems and structures in our country, we don't have a better system to improve the lives of people. Pastor, I was surprised when I read in China, they had a 10-year vision, and they said from 2011, their vision was that in 10 years from 2011, and 10 years from 2011 will be what year? This year, 2021. That they will raise over 20% of the people to become multi-millionaires. Now in 2021, they have 1.8 million Chinese who are multi-millionaires in China, and they are between the age of 40 to 50 years. Multi-millionaires. The government intentionally decided that they would make sure they will have 20% of the population multi-millionaires. They also agreed that they will make sure that they will lift up the poorest of the poor, and they lifted 100 million people from begging to live a better life. But in this country, in our country, we fight our own businessmen. Our government will fight our business people. When they know that your business is thriving, and they know that perhaps you are not sympathetic towards the running party or the ruling party, they will fight you, collapse your company, and make you poor. When in China, they want to make the people rich. In Africa, we want to make our own people poor. The enemy is not outside. The enemy is within. Look at our African leaders. How much they stole, the money they stole away. We are told in Gambia, Jamal Yaha, he stole 11 million US dollars from his own country, Gambia. Sani Abacha stole between 1 billion to 5 billion dollars out of Nigeria. Hosni Mubarak stole 17 million US dollars in 8 years. The enemy is not outside. The enemy to our own progress is within. Look at our presidents, the presidents who were fighting for our independence, what we did to them. In Togo, the man who fought for the independence of Togo, called Sylvanus Olympio. When Togo got independence, he decided that they would not use the French franc, the French CFA. They decided
You said John Mahama hasn't done anything for this nation. That's a lie. He was able to stabilize the electricity power outage before he went out of office. You said John Mahama hasn't done anything for this nation. That's a lie. He was able to stabilize the electricity power outage. You said John Mahama hasn't done anything for this nation. That's a lie. He was able to stabilize the electricity power outage.
Ya dim fishe ediosian ye wo ho moda so da dumsum ye kan senye dumso na ye de ben o man ya mo wo wenum na enye dumso ye de ben. What is it? Tell me what it is. Huh? We voted for leadership. Fix it. That is why leadership is in place.
But starting President Kufuor time sa dumso no buy at the time under President Kufuor. Yera Haruna Dusu now my minority leader. Okoka in the future NDC government. And what this source inshallah, Mr. Speaker. Adundum will be a thing of the past. Ewana kakapeno ofe Haruna Dusu boss. Ofe the boss simple. Because now Haruna Dusu at the time onim se under President Mahama dumso beba. Ana dumso buy. But let's give credit where credit is due. We MPP ni na odi matema. I don't mind. I don't even care. Tie, Mahama solve dumso. Simplicity. Generation issue no. Mahama dealt with it. Now,
today's sermon is themed Dumso. We begin the next reading by quoting the verse from the book of ECG, chapter 419, verse 4 more to do more. I'm reading from the Nima International Version, NIV, titled Edundum Edundum Nubejai. And I read, many are the plans of man, but the plans of Gridco shall prevail. Amen. Wherever you are. Can we have the Crystal Choral Choir sing for us our first song?
Trouble, so he is
That was a beautiful song from the Crystal Choral Choir. And to our second reading, this reading is taken from the book of Campaign Songs, chapter verse 10k. I'm reading from the KSV, that's Kensack version. Let's hear the word. Na se dum so baye na meka ya. Inflation baye kra no me boso. Inti ene me da kanea mu na me mabeko school free. Enye metu chema mo momma metu chema mo fa me bone cheme nana toaso.
Se dum so baye na meka ya. Inflation crash so me boso. Inti ene
which area should we off their lights?
They said the areas, let me hear their days.
Station
Off their light, blah blah.
Asamoja.
Off his light, 7 days.
Ibrahim Mama.
Off his light too, blah blah.
Osu Mami.
Off their light right now.
La Estate.
Off their light, immediately.
East Legon.
Off their light for 3 weeks.
Trazaco.
Off their light for 1 month.
Please, Tessano.
Off their light before I'll sack you.
Nima.
Hey, please don't off their light, leave them.
Madina.
Off their light before I'll bore you.
Please, Tamale.
Hey, if you want to die, off them.
Adenta.
Off their light for 3 weeks.
Ashama.
Hey, don't off their light, please.
The last one is President Akufo-Addo. We can't off his light.
Who told you can't offer his light? If Akufo-Addo pay you or me pay you, you are pissed off rider. You know what? Off Jubilee House light off 1 year. Simple.
Me yaman shashe me mawo. The Bible ne kanti. Sister, what's with the Jimmy Sam? What for kuechi sa yenche? We do for experience. Na de bia ka che oyonko na wafu so onya gadi nyakopo anchi wafu mo bechi gadi
oh gani
me nam ka che se nyakopo wanchi wafu mu a obechi gadi mu ope o aware edi tu ho and I wafu de so onya gadi yes o woku na so onya gadi o woku na so onya boy o wadwen no ho wadwen na kire sa okay na me ka che nyakopo wanchi wafu no mu a obechi won fa gadi ni God didn't want to bet you a phone. Yes. None what don't I mean, if you but you be Jimmy some way up to sit that bank.
You know, Obitia acquire ni a phone. But so no preaching your goodness or be a Bible. Now we're insulting instrumentalism. When Bisan said you are looking very sexy this morning. I saw them all. I saw them all. You are looking very sexy this morning. You say you too. You know what I Sunday. So what panty are you wearing this morning? I saw them all. I saw them all. But I'm not wearing any pant. It was so pant.
Yes. And also for be trumu so preaching or preaching trumu nya. As soon as you never think I share the baby or the head. Yay! Hallelujah! Amen. What's up for she?
When you are at home.
So for you to go. We are gay. But I'm catching up. We are indirect gay.
Evangelist gay.
Miss was so for Miss will be taken. I saw Penny Yirin Raman. Yirin Raman. What did you to another gay? Because we know them. Wow, never watch. I was a baby. I wish you wrote the one and I'm. We a Timaka.
One from Mukwaza.
How about the Embassy and Come? It be so. Check what Jimmy Samaya day.
Guy, what they do me now? I know be plenty talk. At the home, Papa, family something to talk. Nah. Yeah, no.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to our special coffee shop. What would you like to have, sir? Fruit juice, yogurt, chocolate, cappuccino, frappuccino, or coffee?
I'm a tea in your door, hot tea.
Ceylon tea, Indian tea, herbal tea, Jericho tea, bush tea, or green tea.
Come on, give me lip tea. The yellow label or lip tea.
How do you want it, sir? Black or white?
I want them white.
Milk or fresh cream?
Put milk.
Goat milk or cow milk?
I'm a china for cow milk.
Friesian cow or Africana cow?
Guy, why? No, why? I go south, yes. If there's something they can't write for it. If be white, something they can't write for it. Something smart they can't find top. Friesian, every make it be make it. Just put milk.
Sorry, sir. Please have a seat, please. Sorry, sir. Sir, do you want it with sweetener, honey, or sugar?
Just put sugar.
Brown sugar, white sugar, or yellow sugar?
You can sugar, every sugar, and not be sugar. Come on, forget them. Give me a glass of water.
Okay, sir. Mineral water or distilled water?
Water too, you did. Give me mineral water.
Flavored or non-flavored?
The water. Come on, give me an empty glass.
Okay, sir. Do you want a tumbler, wine glass, champagne flute, or beer mug? Hello, sir. I said, do you want a wine glass, a beer mug, or champagne?
So the glass to you, they ask me. Go, I go swallow my spit, yeah?
Yen ara ya sasini ya twama China for eno bu fonti ama yisiji ya ye dumso adrume ne wo so si ye beto generator ya ye ko omosa tu petromu ama se ye to wangara etumi fa ye ntwa wana ehuro.
What's up, guys? My name is Osekre, and this is Osekre's Vibe. I am an alumni of Presec Legon. I'm an Odadie. I'm an alumni of Columbia University in New York and an alumni of the Harvard Innovation Lab. This show will focus on some of the things that I'm most passionate about and that I happen to be involved in. We'll be looking at how to improve small businesses, startups, startup culture experiences. We'll be looking at the stock market, cryptocurrencies, user acquisition, customer acquisition strategies, online marketing, social media marketing, viral concepts, and even growth hacks. I'll also be taking time to bring in founders and innovators of color that are doing things, especially products that are impacting our communities and the world in general. Stay tuned, and I welcome your questions, feedbacks, and suggestions on some of the things that you would like to hear about. This is Osekre's Vibe, and my name is Osekre. Don't forget to hit the subscribe or follow button. See you soon.
Osekre's Vibe, showing on Loud Silence TV.
All right, good evening and welcome to With All Due Respect Extended Version. My name is Kevin Koberu Taylor. We're streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 4:33 p.m. U.S. East Coast. And I know it's 8:33 p.m. Ghana. Sorry for the delay in the start of the show. We actually had to take care of some technical problems. We are not streaming on any platform. We are not cross posting on any platform today. We will be streaming only on a Loud Silence TV on Facebook. With All Due Respect on Facebook, and also Loud Silence TV on YouTube. We are also streaming on Multi TV. We are not cross-posting on any platforms. In fact, if they are hearing me, the various administrators of those platforms can actually manually cross-post the shows. So our main platform today, you can watch us live, will be on Multi TV, and also on With All Due Respect page on Facebook, on Loud Silence TV page on Facebook, and also Loud Silence TV on YouTube. If you're here with me, I'd like to say thank you very much for being part of today's show. Yes, you can see I'm quite yes. So it's another Monday. How was your weekend? I know everybody was had a wonderful weekend. We pray to God for another successful week, and I pray wherever you are that God will grant you your heart's desire through this week and also the years and the months and years ahead. So thank you very much. Good evening. Today we're talking about land issues in Ghana. Today we'll be talking about land issues in Ghana. Let me try and see if I can minimize this. Today's show, I know we're trying to get everything right now. So as you can see here, exposing the land thieves, the crusade against land theft in Ghana. For some time now, we've seen majority of the people watching me today, they have gone through this experience whereby they buy land in Ghana, a chief will show up, tell you this is how much the land cost. You pay for it. From nowhere, some people come, encroachers, or you can call them land guards. They come on the land and tell you they also have bought the land from the chief or a family member or whatever. We've got real estate agents or real estate companies like SP Global that has decided that, they have also decided to use this opportunity to dupe people, especially people living outside Ghana. Today, we'll be discussing these issues. Over the week, last week, I think, the La Coalition, the La Coalition, young men and women in the La area went to their land. The land they believe belongs to them. They were met by the military, the Ghana Armed Forces. Today, we'll be talking to the PRO of the or the coalition. Yes, his name is... lots and lots of things here I need to get right. I'm sorry. Jeffrey Tete. Jeffrey Tete is the PRO or the he is the person who speaks, the spokesperson for the coalition of La Association Cola. Jeffrey, he'll be telling us what actually transpired and why they believe the land belongs to them, the people of La. I also told you about Otinto, aka Nimoy Brown, the chief of Sempe, his involvement in land theft. That story we're still investigating today. I'll give you a little bit of that investigations, how far we have been, we have gone. And also, as you can see the gentleman on my screen, he is the CEO of PS Global Real Estate. He owns that company. He's also the president of the Ghana Real Estate Developers Association. That is GREDA. His name is Patrick Ebo Bamfo. He has actually been in the news a couple of weeks now. Today, we will be taking our time to break down what he has been doing, how he has been, in fact... he's been involved in a lot of land theft. He's been involved in a lot of land illegal acquisition of land in the Accra area, especially around Community 25. Lots and lots of people around the world, especially in Ghana. I know when I open the phone lines, people will be happy to also share their experience with this guy and his PS Global company. I don't know. It's a lot. There are a lot of things we have to. We have so many things to talk about today. You can see my introduction has been quite mixed up because. Okay, so if you're watching me right now, I'd like to say thank you very much. If this is your first time here, this show is in 4 segments. The first segment is what we call the hello segment. The second is the social media segment where we pick stories from different social media platforms. The third is the editorial of the day where we speak on the issues, and the fourth is opening the phone lines for the public to call in. Today, I'll be opening the phone lines for people to call in. I'll be allowing bloggers, especially who have had issues with land acquisition. People go to Ghana, they save a lot of money to go get land to, in fact, develop, and or maybe later they retire, they settle in. But it's looking like majority of the bloggers are having problems with land acquisition in Ghana. They legally purchase the land, they legally do the documents, but at the end of the day, they are met by men who call themselves land guard. These people are being supported, or they are being supported by some chiefs, some real estate developers, and some politicians. We will be talking about these things today. It's actually a show whereby I will be speaking less and allowing Ghanaians to call all over the world. The number on the screen, as you can see, is a WhatsApp line. It's a WhatsApp line. I'm going to keep the number on the screen so that yes, it's +1 202 751 8769. +1 202 751 8769. That is the number to call. It's a WhatsApp line. Open the phone lines for every person who has had this kind of encounter with the government, with some chiefs, with some family, with land guards, people who are still going through the process of getting their lands back. To call in, you can tell us the company you dealt with. You can tell us the chief you dealt with. You can also tell us about people you suspect are the land guards, making sure that all the land you purchase or land people have purchased become properties of people who do not have the right to purchase these lands. I'm sorry, but I'm a little distracted here. I'm still reading a few things on my screen here from my producers, and reading something also from our technical teams who are working on the TV, and also reading a few things here from our guys taking care of the cross posting. So I'm looking at a few things here. I'm sorry if the introduction isn't as smooth as it's supposed to be, but it's basically about land acquisition and how people are using their oppositions to steal land from Ghanaians. Me pacho nyimbre hwɛ me nyamishrao na nyamishrao me so ende nyimbre nkoma yebedi nkoma tietie asase ho nsɛm edrum pepen so bi a Ghana ha sisi a auto asase kra wonim sɛ yɛwo dia na sɛ nya wo dia ya passe Land Act no yɛbɛkan time no duru sɛ yɛbɛka asase no ho nsɛm yie a ɛndɛ yɛbɛhwɛm yɛ Ghana fɔ mo te abrɔkyire ɛyɛ amanone ɛne Ghana fɔ mo te Ghana ɛndɛ wowɔ Ghana na sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔtɔ asase especially in Nkran. In fact yɛbɛyɛ ne sɛ yɛbɛfiri Nkran yɛbɛkɔ Kumasi yɛbɛkɔ Bronga Hafo yɛbɛkɔ Sirib yɛbɛkɔ baabi bebree aka asase ho nsɛm ɛndɛ yɛni kyerɛ Nkran ɛndɛ wotɔ asase wɔ Nkran yɛbɛyɛ sɛ na ɛnya wo dia wotowa na obi aba ɔse ɔhene wei ɛsa de ama no wotowa na obi aba ɔse busuan wei ɛde ama no wotowa na obi aba ɔse Langard asase wei yɛ ne Langard wɔ so ɔhene wei na si ɛmbɛgye nipa baako a ɛndɛ Ghana fo bebree esika akodi ne nsɛm a ɔmo busa ne sɛ ɔmfɔ musika ma ɔmo ɛyɛ abranti ahu n'anim wɔ TV so yɛfrɛ no Patrick Ebo Banfo, on the president of Greda ye Ghana Real Estate Developers Association, on the Dan, on the president. Oko around community 25, ichiro def track ichiro sase da ho nyina or say you no any tua hoka or Toma Ghana for. Mene oka say ye onko form abruchi bi so Ghana papei we chi omudi omo busan so masase we here omo say asase no oni bebia wo se ode omo call so a bebia ochire wo kane obe ye asase no ho nkrata no obeba no na ye de wakoto bebi foforo insem bebre ohini bi so efre no Otinto aka Nimoy Brown ono na yesempe hene ono so agirim dindindin amanfo chirim se ne di ankasa ne Nimoy Brown adentra efi se na embrebi no oye Langard insase a make one some or def tracko a community 25 honum baby no on this man we friend Patrick Ebo Banfo and I come to my boy near and the assasibia hubiano or more AC dime or so or more G-Fink of Fonsim and the member boggers are free, member Ghana for a free and the insembibri or assassin sem a man for we are free and sassi a man for ton sim especially boggers and wabruchi intended in some becana in Sempi number in the off online is what TV so up as of fra time you do me fra ubet match was one encounter okom ebra oba Ghana beto asase anasa wote Ghana wato asase a so woto no hini wo woto no ebusua ho so woto no real estate agent bi o die na wo fam wotumetu awie wotu awie se betu afoforo abi se wotua be 3 times asase ba ko beto ende nwumbre dwuma ye bedi no simple Ghana asase ho nsem me hu se media no eswe yomani last week ye hu sala imrantie ne mbaba wa ese omoko omasase da around Bema camp ho ema omuso ko hia omunko nhia soldier fo a wo so mo bo ye ho ban ebo ekuro no ho ban ebirim omo ebi mu prepare papa ebi mu trim cars e ko ye papa ebi glasses media no ende bibi obi ambe so beka sansem we unsem ende ye be frɛ de okasamafo ema sa coalition ana say sa ekuo ne frɛ the coalition of la association Jeffrey Tete obechechirem de see Ghana Armed Forces a release statement and coalition now free la almost a release statement one am na e kan okre and the yebetie civilians no anu asem omukọ asase so no mkutekuta ntuo omukọ so no obi kokon omukọ no bobutu ana se omukọ ye nyamransem and a soldier for no eprepre bi and the yebeti efri omankasa no. This is with all due respect extended version. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for being part of today's show. After this short break, I'll be back to start the show officially.
What's up, guys? My name is Osekre, and this is Osekre's Vibe. I am an alumni of Presec Legal. I'm an Odadie. I'm an alumni of Columbia University in New York and an alumni of the Harvard Innovation Lab. This show will focus on some of the things that I'm most passionate about and that I happen to be involved in. We'll be looking at how to improve small businesses, startup culture experiences. We'll be looking at the stock market, cryptocurrencies, user acquisition, customer acquisition strategies, online marketing, social media marketing, viral concepts, and even growth hacks. I'll also be taking time to bring in founders and innovators of color that are doing things, especially products that are impacting our communities and the world in general. Stay tuned, and I welcome your questions, feedbacks, and suggestions on some of the things that you would like to hear about. This is Osekre's Vibe, and my name is Osekre. Don't forget to hit the subscribe or follow button. See you soon.
Osekre's Vibe, showing on Loud Silence TV.
All right, welcome back to the show. This is With All Due Respect extended version. We are streaming live from our studios here in Washington, D.C. It's exactly 4:46 p.m. U.S. East Coast. It's 8:46 p.m. in Ghana. Let me say hello to a few people quickly. It's going to take less than 2 minutes. I can see Latif Rati, who is a class prefect here watching us right now. I can see Mama Get on YouTube, Big Mama here. I can see Chirichara. I can see Daniel Soa watching me right now. Ajomanyo is my love here. They love me dearly. He's also watching us. Raina Yakubu is here. Daniel D is here. Ni J Mensa is watching me right now. Daniel is watching. Darling boy Mujib is watching me. Mama Get is back again. So many people watching me. Thank you very much, family, for being here this evening. We are way behind time, so we just want to go straight and take care of business. Now, let's take care of business quickly. The social media segment, and then we can take care of the issues. We will try our best to get to the PRO of the Coalition of La Association on the line right after the social media segment. Today, the social media segment is going to be very, very short, so that I really want to give you people time to call into the show and tell us your experience when it comes to land acquisition. If you have actually purchased the land in Ghana, whereby some group of people have come take over the land, told you to pay money. Some people have paid about 3 times to keep their land. Some people have also had issues with the land commission. Somebody told me this afternoon that they have paid the land commission everything, and the land commission has written back to them to say the 7,000 you paid is not enough. Come and pay 3,000 Ghana cedis so that the papers will be ready. So there are a lot of things that we'll be discussing today. These are issues that we really need to talk about. Land theft is a national issue now, and that is why I'm here today to talk on the issues that are really important to the Ghanaian people. Let's go straight and take care of business. Okay, these are reminders. This is the first reminder. Jailing Aisha Wang wouldn't have solved Ghana's problems. Osafumafo. We know ya Osafumafo ekachre Ghana for Embra Omoma Aisha Wang Esako China. Aisha Wang was in Ghana. She was involved in illegal mining. She actually killed Ghanaians. She destroyed our water bodies. She actually collapsed our virgin forest. This lady alone destroyed acres and acres of land in Ghana. I remember when the president came to the US. And then Dr. Solomon Owusu approached the president and asked these questions. He actually asked Osafumafo this particular question, and that was the answer Osafumafo gave, that it's leaving Aisha Wang or letting her go back to China was the best option for Ghanaians, and that the Ghanaians or Ghana for so these are all just reminders. So if today the president and this government, they are having what they call forums and all that to discuss the way forward when it comes to illegal mining or small scale mining or galamsey, you have to understand it's just talk. There's no plans to fight this. I told you guys last week that the president himself is the galamsey. The president himself is galamsey. So I'm sorry, today I am so distracted. I'm sorry. The next reminder is this one. Ashanti Region NPP organized some market women to strip naked and protest against John Mahama construction of Kumasi KJTR market. Today, same women are hailing Akufo-Addo, unveiling a statue in front of the same project. You remember, NPP4, no. I'm not picking calls because of my topic today. The call's coming in. I'm sorry, I can't pick. And I know where the call is coming from. I am going to call you, sir. I am actually going to call you, sir. I'll call you back, but the show has started. I'm sorry. So the Kumasi women, the NPP actually organized a demonstration during Mahama's time Adum so hiti, you know. These are all reminders. Amanfo dwaomo ho a demonstration kese pa nti ebusa say end the demonstration obi anye bi mana. Yane tikroma obi aka kire say isia de enye John Mahama and cause problem no problem started tete. Yate say journalists will be so can say journalists will be say Dumsono Enya Mahama Mahama survey and Sana Oko. M1 said for the past 4 years, no journalist was able to make such an emphatic statement. No journalist was able to make such emphatic statement. He said, Dumso was solved by Mahama before he left office. But suddenly, Ekufuado to secure his second term. All these hypocrites are coming out to say John Mahama and the Soviet Dumso. I see this as the biggest scam. Yes, because all these people were in this country for the last 5 years. They've all been on radio, and none of them, especially Bekuya Poki. You see, sometimes people don't understand me when I'm so hard on some people. Somebody like Ekuya Poki and a Vim lady, or to one or Bonajuni said dedicated in a good team, and then they would be and say Mahama emphatically in a Soviet Dumso from 2016 to date. Sa oba we entumi be na no anka no radio so emphatically say Muhammad Sovi dum so but ende de ohu say omo bosom Ekufuado no bosom tele na nchi obewu no ende de obeba konti yenka ya adwene we mu na ye sycophants we mu na hypocrites na Ghana na we need to stop because say I'm stopping go for we are yenko enim and I keep saying say sa be ifo nkitinkiti we no mo system no omo no ma say kro no be sin there omo na say kro no ababe sin there because when did you realize that dum so Muhammad solved it and san ende de obehu. When I sit here and I get angry and I start to speak my mind, now may you see where to be against these kind of creatures who have these Cambodian hairs, horse hairs, tails on their hair as hairs. You don't have to blame me because you see we are building a nation. We are all supposed to speak truth. But say Endra. For 5 years, when Mahama na Soviet dum so emphatically, and why we give fear betna Peace FM say, Jama Mahama and Soviet politicians were hana for be in the tranchen, in yabre. For obey no to atwentwem tena baby na yanka Ghana samson e baby yetumi e move Ghana forward na enye beyifo bia na yeso and yeja beyifo so we will not allow these kind of low voltage minded journalists omuti box to lie to the people for 5 years and da be na hu ye bosumi na kasa channel sofo ne bompa ma ho ana se be ma bi na ne ho keka wo na ma wo kasa ansem no 5 years no journalist in Ghana 5 solid years no creature. No creature with a Cambodian horse tail on their hair was able to say Mahama solved him so. And then the Jiminti, when we are barim na makoji results, I will buy my bosom Ekufuado no we win abano. Where we may win no. Monam no so daye. Mahama solved him so. Come on to so one no shia seku. Miawano. Na moya before muna mo say krono and we will use all the strong words at you people and when it comes to the point whereby it needs to be physical it will because muna mo say krono and we will make sure that people like you know we reply you every single time. Yeah, and so some fun subium. Mama ne wi abanime wi afede mo bosom ne bekonti Muhammad solve dum so we will not allow this to pass. We will make comments and we will speak on it every single day. Now remember this one too. All NAPCO beneficiaries will be employed permanently. CEO assures trainees. This was this is 6 months ago. As I say for nankasa na the two me say NAPCO for no ya employ mu nyina. Recently, on the catches a napco for no, Obiago Penjumanye, and you'll be a bit my bot tie office. And some catches a napco, we are Ubia Benja Jumaye, where ye a buyer a crom for any consaphone D. Nobody should sit there and say, Ekufuado has plans to be a bit to make change BB or Ghana. He does not have any plan. You see, Ekufuado is basically there. He's a toy president. He cannot actually say anything. And I say, put anything together a bit to me, I solve a problem. These are, we are going to use their own words, yes, to judge them. Obiango fa baby free baby a handsome na near the beja. Okay, now, Mr. Way, one year no emeritus, sir, Mr. Adewi. What is the Ghana and I'm also some fonso, Mr. Ade, we on your professor, Master and emeritus. Now, we are better than some so quickly. We will discuss Mr. Adair very, very soon. And then you will see how in Peniphobia more Ghana, almost say your progress. You will discuss this over the weekend, and I think he said a lot of things about Dumso. He has talked about Achimota. He has talked about education. We will discuss this very, very soon. Briefly, say Sebio you will take care of this. This is another one we need to also look at. I paid a visit to the National Chief Imam Sheikh Usmanu Nuhu Sharbutu at his residence at Fadama. Okay, Buachi Chremanting Ejako. This guy, nobody should respect this guy because time Amerini Bayana Yapamono. This guy told us that when the dust settles, he will speak. He's a liar. He should not even think of being a president. And ki Jimmy de gukrum ha. Me see, penyini bia wembu no, yembu. Come forward and tell us what actually happened. Ewa Mary, because Ejako in any country and out of jail, you are a criminal. Until you going to the chief imam to act like you are an honorable man, people are supposed to respect. We are not going to do that again in this country. If Ejako wants to come clean, Sana Junior so president Teddy and answer or the mocha crebini sugar 10B, was sugar 5B, any more 10B into our court chief imam ho akokase I mean a matimeni makosa chief imam to me prank. Ejako should come out and tell us what exactly transpired. So when I see him as an armed robber or a cromfo or a he's a criminal and nobody should take such a criminal serious. You say when the dust settles, make sure you come out and tell us some of presidential ambition. This your greed. Where Jako I to Ghanaians, to rational thinking Ghanaians, you are a thief, you are a criminal. In any good settings, politics, no nyansa woman, you Ejako, you be standing trunk, I will go jail. Kiye jailu. Because we are cromfo. We all have the right to say you are a criminal because you've never said anything about a Mary deal. You've never said anything about a Mary. Pamo. Don't go and use Chief Imam's office to do your stupid politics. Because you won't say a general and you'll be a genuine team. You are going to donate $5, $10. Now you think Chief Imam doesn't have family members who can buy these things for him or for the mosque or for whatever? Don't go and misbehave there. We are not going to condone nonsense again. Come and tell us the truth. Have a press conference. Cromfo, you want to come and tell us, Open President Teddy. Let the dust settle today. Criminal. All right, the next one is this. Today something happened at Techiman South. Yes, I'm call court no NDC EC4 call court no Techiman South no. Something happened. You say court one light ni call off. Sana NDC 4 call kutom generator dada. Ai hwe. Me se ba ko be wija. NDC 4 court in the dom kutom generator dada. Ntom ko ene ka say, "Oh, light ni dum no na judge ni say enti enko fia na nam say dabi. Ye the generator by." So as Asierin Ketia had a second plan, a plan B, and at the end of the day, proceedings echo. So this is what we call proactive leadership. It is very, very important to say these kind of things, to happen. You say today NDC went to Wenchi High Court with generator and photocopy machine. The lights went off as they planned, and we lent the court our generator to continue the process. General is an incredible smart man. So this is what happened. The General Secretary of NDC decided to be proactive because when you know the kind of court you are dealing with, the kind of government you are dealing with, and most especially the kind of EC you are dealing with, an EC being led by a criminal, an EC led by a liar, an EC led by somebody who does not fear God, an EC led by a disease of a woman called Jane Mensah, you need to be proactive because Jane Mensah is an armed robber. To me, she is the most cunning person in Ghana today. Upe obia yesi oye onkanokre oye nipa bonini oye trofwa Jane Mensah. When you are dealing with Jane Mensah, you have to know so you are dealing with a serpent, and you know the serpent himself is a kufuado. Ne baba akuni Jane Mensah. So I like it when the NDC decides to be proactive, and then because they know Jane Mensah before Jane Mensah, that's what she does. For a living. She lies to God, she lies to herself, she even lies to her husband. It is important that when you're dealing with such people, you become very, very proactive. Thank you very much, General Mosquito, for doing this. Now, see this. Ashanti region, fire raises administration block of Asante Mampong College of Education. Time I doom so hit now. I told Ghanaians to say, Bibi Babisi, now the ABC say there's going to be lots and lots of fire outbreaks. There's going to be a lot of markets burning, especially markets. It has started. You will say, Bibi Bebreja to Tum, and ya Bibiao, a doom sono, a the way Nanado Dankwe Kufuado led government, the way Omudundum lights, Omonko Chia Canada, no Bia Hontono. If I a beshi, I find schools beshi, I find companies beshi. Into time and I make catch up and say we are going to enter a period that a lot of fire outbreaks. Ebini, and I think somebody I saw the video of this new building getting burnt. In fact, if it's here, let's see if we can watch it.
Hey, God. God.
All right, we cannot thank you. We cannot rule out say obi and a share that maybe but the probability say these things happening, it is high. Me say schools beshi, markets beshi, me say Kumasi so central market so ejatom dum so no saman kasa ekro no besio we japade besio enya me na me japade besio. When we sit here and we tell you the truth, I know begin say a personal issue bia obi ebia or position be problem. You know be any problem. Your issue is say you can't create woman chiro. So like you say the probability say a jab position high and I start more expecting more. Someone can create more expecting more. Now there's another fire outbreak. Ashanti region, 10 shops at Sokoban Wood village destroyed by fire. A jan more about beshishi. And say, but no, sometimes no, I was saying you can't create and you won't be a problem in free. A judge doctor doom so. You see, when the lights is coming in and going off and coming in and going off, the probability say why a bibe touch it or something, it is high. It is high. And we have to admit, say wiring system or Ghana no, any wires they use no, they are not of the best quality or standard. Or somebody says it is going to go up. It is. And I've said this over and over. I don't be arguing and say, oh, we them to self-contained machine to me. See, I hope to mash it. Because even the cables we use in wiring our buildings and all that, because of our porous border, because of corruption, they allow some of the people to bring in very bad cables to wire our buildings and all that. I feel I start you. But yes, you yempese betie fusu yempese ebedi politics beto nchene aka no kra kire ho enti yetewo dum so aba light ekoba mahama time dum so no edum no with light na dum and the answer na light bedum no ebebo na ni be 1500 answer na dum wo ma ufie be hye we dwuma be hye. It is time we started speaking. Ye nyina I was say kasa. All right, media, I keep telling you I'm just a messenger. Now dum so ginemu no, the high level of insecurity so eno so ginemu pa as you can see here, it is getting out of hand now. It's looking like say every day, Biano, we are seeing high numbers. We are at the level of insecurity in Ghana is getting higher and higher. In an interview with EIB News, Buejan, the assemblyman for Gomwa Ojubi Akoti electoral area, Godfrey Penny Nkum, said the body has been conveyed to police hospital whilst police is conducting investigations into the matter. And the caption down there is Central Region. Man, and this happened in Kaswa. How a commission honor there? It is shocking that as a president it's looking like the national security minister, the interior minister, nobody cares. Like I have to say, and this is really happening. Last week we reported about 3 people being shot broad day, and you could see a lot of people are dying because armed robbery. Near their day, people have had access to guns. When I'm ready to the bar system, don't we? Our borders are loose, like so many things. But Oko can't see Obibeka say, which Kufuado ain't and the Okasa some way, and Kufuado be chino. I say, yet to Kronomas, and Yansen in Ira. I say Nyansa de Bajima a Krona Quenim no Nyansan because of politics inti suddenly Nyansan in Ira. I don't get it. I just don't understand. All right. Let's move quickly. This is also another one. Central Region, armed robbers attack Momo vendor, others at Opekuma. So you have to understand that the level of insecurity, no, and yet is you. And it is shocking that I say national issue. I say phobia home. And there will be a radio, will be a TV. They're discussing say NDC for the John Mahama Bekwa and some of John Mahama. Who cares? And now peer radio, Oko website, they are more into the nonsense Koku and who is saying. Or no, the banner and the bad Samaita. No. People are more concerned about a mad dog like Koku and who's saying things for no reason. And than things like these. Like doomso, like fire outages, like fire outbreaks, like things like armed robbery. Like people are more concerned about unnecessary things. right now the media is just waiting for somebody to say something about NDC and something about Mahama for the media to get excited. Nobody is interested in serious matters that will move this nation forward. It seems nobody's interested. And these are serious stuff. We are talking about over 10 people dead in a space of 3 days through robberies. People are killing people. Bogabi from Switzerland, last week I talked about it. He was shot. And I'm working somewhere Bruchina. Motuana Mojin say Kevin Taylor, the Monpenasem, he's using strong words. Makacham, the strong words are not going to go down. The strong words, I'm not going to change it. But Mobogasam Mubeko Fiano, Mr. 10 o'clock, 2 Baba Bruchi. Makachamo, some was among Kasam. Mokotna a show so any asempa na mo so nsem so and obi de why adio mahama mo de o ya kromfo me say uwie na usuda na oba obebo trimutuo enti tena Germany ho tena UK tena America na dwin so wo ye me o say oboges for bi ko e wan be fie ye kuna to atwene wo so obekọ en Nyankopon so Nyankopon bi a o kire se o nyame obehye obia obia benya ne price enti mo boges de me bom paye me say 10 kwa 2 na beba fie 2 na besa babruchi am robes ne twam o kumu inti yeka se monkasa no boje se obi tan ekufuado di 78 o enche obewu ukotan na yeden na na dan ekufuado ontumi nya press up 10 ukotan na yeden ekufuado ontumi nya push ups 10 so why do you have to hate ekufuado? Why should you hate Ekufuado? I don't think Ekufuado who you say Odi president. Me say Ekufuado all to me press up 10 into nipas at 10 dozen 5 all to me into nipas and I don't know also be breno. No, I no kwenda wose yaka. Na munja Jimmy kitin na mo de tablo chire no. Ya be my government in pressure. Near making sure that the right thing is done no. Ya tablo chire ye Jimmy ye ho. And ye ho MPP for. Ya ho NDC for. Ya especially MPP for. Yes, MPP for any account for. Ya tablo chire ye Jimmy na do kroye. And yan kan okra no dum so aba yan pese be fra kan ye kunipa yan pese me se mu wi a monko Ghana an Roberts ne twem mo be kumu se mu ji se ye mo ye Ghana fo mo ye mo na Ghana fo no o matena wa kapre ni o mo okobodu to ageden mo na mo de ice de beba na Nyankopon wo so de oti obi ampa ebo mo nko so mo ba fie mo ba biema na nyame na aboa mo o me kumu se mponche na it will happen because you people are not ready to change mo abrochi mo nye ready say mo be mo adwene no aye adwuma bogus mon dwene majority of you people kitwe bi na nim nyansa dia aka ni nyina tribalism ne stupidity na modeti abrochire ha se mo beko bronya mo beko Easter nyame nhira mo ye mbobu nyina mutuo ye nkum nyina tontwene next time ofa phone na so ofra sempa next time ofa phone na so ofra ekua poki next time ko Facebook na so ko politics obadwene ho mo ma ene mu nuane no meba Ghana no ye mbobu trimutuo nko mo se mo so mo kan insecurity na asem na ekotode de bodwe mo twan mo Mubedru airport no mte the taxi mu hwamo mo na mo de ice na ba na God being good no they will respond in a nice way mubewu se nkokọ mo boges no na Nyankopon de otiesu yesu frɛ pa obemene si mu jimi no yetumfo amonte mu jimi kitinkiti yetumfo amonte mo ma fiefo pressure mo ma mekufo ado ne pressure mo ma ban ne pressure say hey the insecurity is too much ye kuni padoro we president and so ye dey ye tua okade bia dey na si abroche ne yetere nyammoa motiwa na mayama no mfianfia se enko ena motetewo na mujimi mu ho mobekọ ba kokore be fie na nyame yetia hypocrite nyame bekum nyina mo de mesi arobes ne bekum nyina 11 montina na momfrɛ obi na momfrɛ sempa na monye Mahama de ona de dum so ba okọ a ye boat mutua no asa betena brochira frɛ mfui. All right, this is the next one. This is quite an interesting one. Transaction. Momo without ID. MTN blocked 7,000 agents. MTN has blocked more than 7,000 agents from transacting business on mobile money, Momo, because they failed to comply with the new arrangement to request valid identity cards of customers. Now, MTN here with me, I don't have a problem. To be very honest, the system has to be checked. Into all the ID, send this car. You need an ID. It needs to be verified. It needs to go through the process. Scamming and defrauding people, no. But my simplest thing, the major one is say, MTN can they promise us say, yenye data no, they can protect it because they will chrome and MTN sway data the common government of Ghana before elections. Near to Chroma, and an asla, any a bang with air catcher MTN, so omonfa, yene, omu data, omonfa momo. So with me, Ghanaians want to ask MTN a simple question. Say, oh, you just had documents when you can you actually promise Ghanaians to say data, your data, no, ankasan, your data system, no, it has not been breached. Oh, obian remu, because from what we are seeing, MTN is working with NIA. MTN is working with the government of Ghana. The people want to know, say, data protection. Can you protect their data? Can you protect whatever transactions they do on their phones or whatever? Can you do it? Because it's one particular thing that we have not looked at. We have allowed MTN to get away with so many things. So many things. Obi to me free, no busa, then I'm a number where obi to me is free me momo accounts, MTN to me my answer. Obi to me free, oh, me phone way, me fra, obi free me or send me number near say. How can you, MTN cannot explain that. The data, can you protect the data of the people? So it's not about MTN, we are talking about privacy. Do they have privacy? Do Ghanaians have privacy? Can Ghanaians say, me phone ekuta me computer ekuta me me modem amakoto connected to MTN, my transactions are me, can it be protected? My identity? No. So that is what Ghanaians have to be asking. It's not about using IDs to transact Momo transact. It is nothing. It's about data privacy, data protection. Do we have that privacy? MTN is to answer questions. But yet you want a chance. And now, almost say, and sell your data no Emma government no. The same before elections. Abanwe Kachere said, "Wakofa app biaba na app no it to be able to track every single Ghanaian na ya want and that's app program and the BC Abuja say those are the kind of things in to be say MTN Vodafone must say can they promise us say your privacy can they promise us that?" I want to know because it's looking like Yama MTN too much room. Yama too much room. About to me MTN. Now a GBB or MTN who be an MTN so the amano because Ghana for the entry we will not protest, we will not talk. We will come and sit on Facebook and write grammar. They will come and write grammar. It is not about the grammar. It's about taking action. Can MTN tomorrow tell every single Ghanaian say, as far as you're a member of MTN or you're a customer of MTN, your data has been protected? Can they make that emphatic statement? Then yeah, let's take it from there. So we expect MTN to come out and make that emphatic statement. Send your buyers will be to say, hey, yesterday I had 2,000 Ghana cedis in my Momo and it has been taken away without knowing where it went to some number. Then we can hold them responsible. But if you cannot protect the people's data, they don't have any privacy. How do you expect them to follow this rule? Because basically coming out to talk about having an ID and all that, at the end of the day, it's about the end product. Are you able to protect privacy? Are you able to protect their confidential information? Are you able to protect the data na Ghanaians data na? And then the basic questions we need to be asking. So if MTN has not been able to talk on that, to give us an emphatic statement, then MTN should be sued. We need to start looking at MTN, the activities in Ghana, how proactive they are and how they are protecting our data. We cannot just sit there and somebody to come and say, if you don't have this, your Momo will not go through. No, fine, you have said that we are doing our part, but are you also doing your part, MTN? Is MTN doing its part? Is MTN making sure they are protecting our privacy? They are protecting the data they have. That is the most important thing we need now. So we should not sit and write grammar and speak grammar on TV. No, be able to TV so we need to be asking questions. Very, very important. All right, let's move forward. We will visit this issue again. It is very, very important. This Momo MTN privacy data thing, we need to talk about it. And we need to have a day we will discuss MTN's activities or operations in Ghana. It's very, very important. All right. So this is what came up. Ghana Health Service extends second dose of COVID-19 vaccination by 4 weeks. BTBB said, baby oha a drone bia say, Ghana Health Service said they have to throw it away. Also, mutugu because Nipa I was say and come back abontin be what a injection no with COVID-19 injection. And job no my friend there. Nipa na MP because education no and conform Nipa na anti as or what pandemic na a bit me protecting no every COVID-19 or COVID-19. Near to Chrome ha and a Captain Smart better na radio so a catch Ghana for say injection na ebe wono a dangerous ma Ghana for me near to Chrome ha Captain Smart and Amobianchino. So today when people are refusing to go out to take the vaccine, another to take the injection, people like Captain Smart should be brought in. They have to be locked up. Yeah, because you see, when a media personality stands on radio or sits on radio or gets the platform to misinform the people about a vaccine that will save lives, and these things happening in Ghana today. I say, "Sa vaccine ya almost say akwa di pambe wo bibreya asay." it is the cause of people like Captain Smart. Yes, any Kennedy Japomo. They are the people who misinformed Ghanaians. And Oma Mesamo blame NCC. They didn't inform, they did not even educate Ghanaians on the vaccine. They are just sitting there doing politics. NCC, they didn't do anything. Their core mandate, they didn't do it. Now they are just waiting. It has become like this country has become a country. I say, Sebio, Nyanseni Ghana Bim. NCC did not do its job. Journalists also sat on radio, on TV to say, COVID-19 vaccine ban enya papa. Yeti kroma sanko foni nyane namho and the nipa ewu. The numbers are up again. Nipa ewu. You see, and you can see somebody just wrote, Kevin Taylor, COVID-19 is not true in Ghana here. It's one of those things. It's all about education and letting people making people understand to say it is real. People are dying. But when a senior journalist, so-called senior journalist, sit on TV or radio to say the vaccine it can cure, it can help, then there's a problem. Now, Sandy Pano, technically, or a murderer. Yet, every single soul that dies, it's his fault. Because on your platform, the range now, or original, majority of Ghanaians, we don't get there. It is on your platform, morning show, no, Kasa Asemna. Sandy Pana has to be brought in, and they have to be prosecuted. As much as I respect Captain Smart, I've talked to you before, you are a nice gentleman, but you are supposed to be prosecuted. Because the system doesn't work, people just say things and walk away. He came to make that statement without anything backing it. He didn't bring any facts. He didn't show the world why he's saying, COVID-19 vaccine, it is dangerous for Ghanaians. And I better kind of try. And I said, you chromo crasifoni be etiye, obianko pandiano, and it's and the COVID, because people don't even want to step outside and take the shot. So what kind of journalism are we practicing in Ghana? What kind of journalism? We sit here and we don't want to do the right thing. And because of somebody's misinformation, so many people are going to die. So many people are going to die. Now, Abaniso is at one side. They don't know when they are getting the next batch. Abaniso is on one side. They are not doing their job. Because you promised the people, I think so over the weeks, we've been promised, said the second batch. In fact, the day the first batch came, the government told us, said they have already made plans and it is actually a done deal. In the next 4 weeks or the next 2 weeks, another set will be coming. And yet here, Abaniso another 12 weeks. So it looks like nobody is working in Ghana. And when you start asking questions, the only thing they can tell you is Kevin does not respect. It's not about respect. Vaccine. So why don't you want to do same? Yati Kromha, Donald Trump lost the election because of COVID and the way the government was actually managing it. It is one of those things that Donald Trump lose the election, no, because of COVID and the way his government was managing COVID situation, no. But in Ghana, Uko Kase Kufuado's government is not managing this well. Adani Tokwa, Adani Abrewebi Saint, Adani Ekwecha Saint, Umwadie, but people are dying. That is my problem with the system. Now they have extended it. And the Matissa numbers in the circle, what are we doing? And we keep speaking grammar. I'm surprised that the president has not come out to give us update on this. But today he sent the Ghana Health Service. Why didn't Ekufuado himself come out to give us update? Said the vaccine is another 12 weeks and send at the next batch for the second shot. I think the president is not coming out to tell us vaccine because Ghanaians are not going out. Why is he not coming out to speak? Say Ghanaians should go out and take the vaccine. Why is the president suddenly COVID? Today in Ghana, you see government officials in events. Obianche nose mask. Ghanaians are not even wearing the nose mask again. NCC is not working. The media is playing a part, destroying the information, and the president or the government is also not doing its job. So who is actually taking care of this nation? Nobody is taking care of Ghana. Ghana is on its own. It's on autopilot. He does not know what he's doing. We judge this situation. Oko Congo. 2020, you see me. We took quite 2 times. Most of president Wiso. This guy has left this nation twice. He's not brought in a city or a cent. And you people are still entertaining this. What is wrong with you people? Jesus Christ. Let's move forward. Now listen to this or see this. National Peace Council commends Ghana Armed Forces for ensuring peace during the elections. You see, Ghana Armed Forces for the board Ghana 492 Yes. Ghana Armed Forces, omu no muku nipa 9 no muye no. Unless say Ghana Force, it will be out be catch say nyomwa. Because we all saw it on TV. Soldier for and the ball Ghana for to oku during the elections. And we have played this video over and over and over. It is for the Peace Council not to see police for soldier for Ghana for to jump and say, well done, Ghana Armed Forces. You have to know the Peace Council is a useless council. In fact, nobody should see these people as humans. I'm telling you, they are old men, they don't have brains. They can say whatever they want to say. They have no brain. I say, Ghana near Timno, I say Ghana Nyansani ni Ghana biem. Basically, I say, Nyansani bakupo ni Ghana biem. This Peace Council refused to put pressure on the government to make sure, those who killed ordinary Ghanaians during the elections, they are brought to book, prosecuted, whoever it. These people could not come out boldly to say, Mr. President, Ghanaians died during your re-elections. Soldiers shot them, police shot them, and these grown-ass men with no brains, these grown-ass men who call themselves Peace Council with no brains, corrupt old men, are able to say, Ghana Armed Forces, thank you, and you have done so well. You are congratulating them for killing Ghanaians. So I keep saying, yeah, so some phone so Ghana, so Jimmy Samuel I could do point to be. Right now we see stupidity as some blessing from God. These are the people who call themselves Peace Council. Now, if you don't find or get to the end of this or put pressure on the government to give us immediate answers, why do you think there is going to be peace in the next elections? Why do you think the country is at peace? The country is not at peace because criminals like you people calling yourself Peace Councils, you are the ones causing the problem in this nation. You didn't see the shooting. You didn't see all those people who were killed by the military, by the Ghana Armed Forces personnel, because they were in military uniforms. In fact, I wish I could find this video, but I know majority of you, you have seen this video, you have watched it a couple of times, you know what I'm talking about. And these old men, to say, what? I am trying to find the video so that we can all watch soldiers omuku Ghana for botuo and to sound kokra before we in kokra before we small girls no they did not find anything wrong with it. They could not call the president and told him in his face, he said, Mr. President, under your leadership. Under your leadership now we see what are you doing about it? But they've been able to go and congratulate Ghana Armed Forces for what? Madness. This madness council, it is a bunch of hypocrites, sycophants, liars, thieves, criminals coming together to, I don't know why these people even exist in Ghana. I don't know. Na say kumuba na say kunya na obi kasa asem we kirewa soldier for the hu so mo bom tu soldiers. Nobody can say anything else. Soldiers, ye nyina hu soldiers omo bo Ghana for tu. And then the Peace Council man hu abeyfo. Me, I don't have time for this kind of nonsense again. And it will get to a time the young ones will rise against you, this Peace Council. Mesimu ye meeting and no about mo here soldiers protection. No wonder. I think some congratulate soldiers because more protection. Me see, there will be a time I'm going to meet now. The youth will come there and they will strip you people naked. It is going to happen very soon because you are not ready to speak to save the nation. You are just hypocrites. Missing one day, Mutimu Peace Council, we are here. You didn't see any of the death. You didn't see any of the shooting the soldiers did. You didn't consider the 9 people dead. You could not call the president, you could not call on the president to tell him emphatically, say, this happened under your regime. We need to see these soldiers because they are on camera. We all saw it. You didn't see all this nonsense. But you've been able to come together to think. I say one day. Monkey will go market, it will come back home. And then Madam Funekano. One day, Peace Council, somebody will enter there with a gun. One day, Mutuaya Peace Council, somebody will enter there with fire. One day, Mutuaya Peace Council, somebody will come in there and some people will not survive. Because when you're ready, you are not ready to speak truth. Say to the bomb with Tim no muye. Yo, yetikroma. Say Papa Nyashia. Nobody is saying that something bad should happen, but the pain in the hearts of the people, one day it will explode. One day. Me, I'm here. I'm just a messenger. I'm telling you. All right. It's a waste of time here. Upon Nkrumah said 22,000 Ghanaians to get jobs after 2.65 billion was accrued in 2020 from foreign and local investment. Don't listen, they are lying. There's no money there. Yenti Nkrumah na waka just say year of no return was a year of return was at the end there. Omunya 1 billion, 1.10 billion. Yenti Nkrumah also munya 3 billion. So a year of no return sikan yefa go to a dumsono. Yenti Nkrumah can say year of return. Year of return, $3 billion was at the end. Yenti Nkrumah. We were in this country when the tourism minister told us that. Where is that money? Oma Saba, Napco form guys I'm saying the no job. Oma Saba said 22,000 Ghanaians. It's so weird. They could even just tell you the exact number. Obviously 22,000 Ghanaians. They know say exactly 22,000 Ghanaians will get job. It's a lie. You can predict the number of people who can get a job, but you cannot tell us the number of companies you can put together. You cannot tell us the number of schools you have built. You cannot tell us how you are going to create that job. But you are just telling us that 22,000 will get jobs. Get jobs at where? If you come out to just tell Ghanaians that 22,000 Ghanaians will get job because we made profit, where are the jobs? How are you going to create the jobs? Tell us. Tell us how you're going to create the job. By just opening your mouth and say 22,000 people, how are they going to get a job? It's so simple. How are they going to get a job? They come, they make statement, and they walk. All right, let's see this. Protection of forest. Ghana signs agreement with cocoa and chocolate companies. The chocolate companies cannot protect our forest. It's a fact. The cocoa, whatever, they cannot protect our environment. They cannot protect our forest. We need to get this in our head. Signing a document with the chocolate company cannot protect the forest. It will not stop Chemawun to me from destroying the forest. It will not. Signing an agreement with the chocolate company will not stop Kojo Upon Nkrumah, Ekwewusi, Duka Miracle Duka or whatever, all this Chemawun, it will not stop these criminals, Professor Frimpong Boateng them from doing galamsey. It will not stop. When will we stop this comedy? We need pragmatic solutions. Yeah, here ni pebi all junior because and the junior we yamfa in Sheyanto to kwem. At the end of dialogue, at the end signing document with a cocoa process, a chocolate company. What are they supposed to do? What are the chocolate companies supposed to do? The issue is just sitting on your lap. You know what is confronting you, and you know what you can do to stop it. Abaying kwane betuma stop it galamsey. Abaying kwane betuma stop it galamsey. Unless you are not ready to stop the galamsey. So going to sign an agreement with a chocolate company to protect our forest. How are they going to protect our forest? How are they going to do that? Majority of the cocoa that leave this nation don't know Cote d'Ivoire, Cote d'Ivoire. So what are you telling me? Yeah, galamsey, try and speak on the issues and stop this comedy. Cocoa chocolate factory, chocolate company to come and sign document, and then what? And then what? What are they going to do? They are going to form their own military. The chocolate companies and the cocoa companies, they are going to form their own military. They are going to, what are they going to do? They are going to go plant trees. Like I just don't understand this nation. I say, they cannot stop illegal mining. They cannot stop galamsey. What may we excavators 2,000 manaira? Chocolate company bet stop galamsey no. Me say, I buy back when we are over 2,000 excavators. Aira. Most chocolate company be on what baby ah. Na so no on never stop it galamsey no. Or protect my forest no. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? There's no plan. There's no plan. Plan in your hobby. Obia kikabidi. Now moving on. And kikabidi nkwa. The story's not adding up. All right. So today, this is what we'll be discussing today. Pro-military assault on us. La Youth appeal to Parliament, and we'll be discussing land issues today. We are man for us say land guard for to see how much take over Ghana. I am for be real estate agents be nipa bebre soon, and there may be a phone lines very very soon. But after this break, we will be talking to the PRO. Yes, the PRO of the Coalition of La Association, Cola, Jeffrey Tete, they have released a statement saying, said the soldier for air cannon, say, a man for me by assassin, so some mobile cause a problem, or almost say, and there are some videos we will be watching, attack, bruises, a lot of destruction of police, soldier for no, metting onto these people, soldier for no, bimu pre prior. There are videos around we will show, and we will talk to the PRO also. You're still watching, with all due respect, extended version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. This is with all due respect.
You see black soaked cloth that she has, and see the blood stains in her t-shirt and her hand blood and her elbow. You see blood. The work of the military with no promotion. So this is what we call democracy in our country. So you come, people are agitating for. As they broke the journalist screen of the laptop. Those are all the scanners from the military. So basically, this is what happens in Ghana with military. Now, this is a live bullet that came out from a military person's gun. A live bullet that came out. So you see the violence on the ground. That they came with live bullets, he cocked this gun and this dropped out. So I will keep this live bullet to show you as a real sample that this is what happened. They came with live bullets. So I'll take it and I'll bring it to your office. Those are all the windows that they've broken, that people are now sitting there.
As I military, we are fair not right. Ni wa ba back a bit.
So this is and destroy the cars. These are military. I think it was a peaceful thing. Okay, Labadi people are on the land. Now, this is a live bullet that came out from a military person's gun. A live bullet that came out. So you see the violence on the ground. That they came with live bullets, he cocked this gun and this dropped out. So I will keep this live bullet to show you as a real sample.
All right, welcome back to the show. You're still watching With All Due Respect extended version. We have on the line Mr. Jeffrey Tete. He is the PRO of the Coalition of La Association. Good evening, sir. Good evening. Yeah, can you hear me?
Good evening.
Yeah, great. How are you doing, Mr. Tete?
Yes, please. Good evening.
All right, so let's make it quick. Last week, the youth in the La area, the coalition is actually.
Kelvin.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, sir.
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, let's make this quick. I think the line isn't helping. What actually happened last week on the piece of land? We heard that.
I can hear you, Kelvin.
Yes, we heard that the youth of La and the Ghana Armed Forces clashed on a piece of land. What actually started this, and what were you guys doing on the land?
Okay, thank you very much. I think this dispute has been raging for well over 10 years, and this due to a little problem that we've had. Okay, so the La, as it stands, La community has contributed so much in terms of land to national development. And I can mention quite a few: the South La Estate, Cantonment, the airport, City of Ghana, Legon Presec, and a host of others. We have realized that the La community is expanding and willing to open up. So this little piece of land that we have at a place called Plateau, we decided, and when I say we decided, I mean the chief decided that we should occupy the land and then make sure we can actually make use of it for the development of our place. That's land.
Go ahead.
Because of the nature of the dispute, we started to engagement. And so in 2018, government set up a tripartite committee. And this committee was made up of the military, the traditional council, and eventually in 2020, November, government, through the then Minister of Lands, made pronouncements that those lands have been given to the people so they can use. In actual fact, government never acquired those lands. Unfortunately, the military, since the declarations were made, have decided that they are not going to allow the indigenes of land to possess the land and make use of it for their development. Over time, the traditional council decided that we need to monitor what is happening there. So we saw from January that there was a developer there who was developing the land, was grading the land. We went there the first time in January, and from January up to now, we've been there about 7 times. We have never confronted the military. We have never assaulted anybody. But on Thursday, when we went there just to visit the land, the military came and attacked the people, brutalizing vehicles, beating and hurting people, to the extent that journalists who came there to cover the event were beaten mercilessly. Some had their mobile phones stolen by the Ghana Armed Forces. Some were also beaten. Some had their cameras taken away from them, and a laptop was destroyed. My brother, we are actually surprised that the military, that is supposed to be a disciplined institution, can stoop so low and cause the kind of mayhem because on innocent civilians, on armed civilians. You saw in the video footage a live ammunition that fell off one of the weapons. They actually fired shots in the midst of unarmed civilians. Luckily, nobody was killed. I'm calling on government through parliament to set up a bipartisan group, because in the statement issued by the Ghana Armed Forces, they said they are going to actually institute an investigation. But we feel that being party to this dispute, they cannot be allowed to investigate the matter. So Parliament should probe the issue. Now, when you see their press release, they have peddled a lot of falsehoods. In the first place, they said we went to Burma camp to hold demonstration. We never had a demonstration. We went there to visit the land. And we explained it to the police before they allowed us to move. Again, like I said, we never went to Burma camp. We went to Plateau. That the youth behaved violently. You can see from the videos, the video footage, absolutely none of the youth behaved violently. They opened fire on our people. And then they also said that they used reasonable force. Calvin, let me ask you, what kind of reasonable force would cause you to hit someone's head with the butt of a weapon? Would cause you to hit someone's jaw with the muzzle of a weapon, a G3 assault rifle? What kind of reasonable force will make you push someone down and trample upon him with your boot? The military came there with a premeditated intention to cause harm on armed civilians. I have sent you a copy of the minutes of the meeting of 27th November, where the declarations were made. One thing we have realized in the Gadangme region is that the Achim and the Akan breed are trying to take the land belonging to the Ga people. You remember recently in Domfate, a certain Imponahini decided to go and take over 16 villages belonging to the Ga people from Achim. This is a trend we will not sit down to allow to fester. And therefore, in fact, before I go on, let me remind you that in 1997, the then Asantehene asked that the Wadara barrack be removed from Bantama. Immediately, it was removed. It's high time, following best practices elsewhere in the world, that we call on government to immediately consider removing the Burma camp from civilian settlement, because elsewhere this doesn't happen. We don't allow military installations in civilian populations, and therefore they can move the Burma camp out of Accra and send it somewhere, maybe around Bondase, where they have vast stretches of land for the military, so that we do not have this kind of clashes between the civilian and military population. Finally, let me tell you that the people of La will not relent in their efforts to take hold of their land. If the military decides that they are going to take the land by force, they might as well kill everybody in La. If they are not able to succeed killing everybody in La, we shall not allow them to have the land. But we are and the Abwakwa people, Achim Abwakwa people, we are warning the Achim people in general, the Ashanti people, that they should stay off their land completely. Else, the entire Gadangme will rise up against them.
Jeffrey,
if they fail to listen to us, they will not be happy. We will not be happy with them.
Jeffrey, when you started speaking, you talked about a committee put together by the government, whereby Dangbe or the La people were assured of the land. Is there any written document? Was there any document to prove that the government actually committed to such statements in that after the elections or any time that land will actually be handed over to the rightful owner, which in this case is the La people, from your point of view?
To answer that question, let me tell you that this land belongs to the La people. Since the 17th century, it was the people of La who settled here and laid hold of this land through conquest. Now, what has happened since then is that this particular land in dispute has been land that has been used for farming. If you're talking about documentation for the land, there is the Deputy Contract, which has oversight over last two lands in that enclave, actually has title to that land. The military is aware. We gave land to the military in 1953 for the establishment of different camps. So, if this particular one, which we know doesn't fall within the military acquisition, and we know it belongs to the La people, and you can see clearly from the declarations made by the minister on 27th, you know, reading that document, that it has been made clear that this land should go back to the La people. Why would the military use brute force to prevent the people from taking possession of their land?
From what you're saying, it means you have the necessary documents backing your statement or backing your actions. Is court not an option? Hello? Hello, Jeffrey. Hello, Jeffrey.
Calvin.
Yes, so from all that you've said,
yeah, Calvin.
Yes, I can hear you. Why are you guys not seek? Why don't you want to seek redress from court? Like, I think it would be easier with all these documents to go to court and make your case there.
Kevin, surprisingly, the military is behaving like there's no rule of law in this country. Several court judgments they have refused to heed to. Injunctions, not really going to serve them with injunctions to prevent them from working on the land, because in 2015 they started fencing the place. Every Asian that has been sent to them, they actually drive away the bailiffs with weapons. And so they are behaving as if this is under military rule, and that they have a set of rule different from what all civilians. This is why we have decided that we can no longer go to court. The only thing we can do is to actually expose the rot within the military.
So what is your next
committee that looked into this matter? is Brigadier General Amwabuachi. Brigadier General Amwabuachi has been part of this decision making, went and signed an MOU to release part of the land to an individual. When he knows in the stead of the president, you understand?
Yeah.
So we feel that these people have a deliberate attempt to rob us of our heritage.
So what's the next action from you guys? I'm talking about the coalition of La Association. What will be your next action?
Okay, so on Friday, the day after, the chiefs were invited to the Ministry of Land to hold talks with the minister. It came out that the minister told them, and I'm talking about the Minister of Lands, Honorable Abu Jinapo. He picked out the issue, and so he's going to make sure that within 2 months, he brings an amicable to this matter. We are not too satisfied because a decision has already been taken. And Abu Jinapo should know that he, as a minister, is there representing the president. His predecessor was also there representing the president. Whatever decision the minister was of the president, all he has to do is to implement it. If he says he's going to restart every negotiation or he's going to look into the matter again, it comes to us as an insult. However, the military doesn't go on the land to work there. If the military goes to the land, the people of La are going to go there. If they decide they are going to use brute force, they should kill all of them. Then they can have the land. If they're able to kill all of La, they cannot. We are not going to allow that.
Lastly, Jeffrey, before you leave, you talked about the minister being from the government. You talked about the Achims wanting to take the gun land. Are you trying to connect all this to the government, or to make it easy? Are you connected to the president's office? That there's some influence coming from the government. Do you think that there are some higher people up there? In fact, it's supporting the military in what they are doing just to claim those lands from the La people. Jeffrey? Hello? Okay. All right. It looks like we lost him. The last question was quite interesting. I really wanted to have get his opinion on that particular statement, that particular question. It looks like we lost Jeffrey, but I think you have a fair idea of what is actually happening between the youth of La and the Ghana Armed Forces. They both released statements. The military are saying that they saw these people come on the land and they felt, or they believed that they were actually going to come. They were going to cause some harm. They had some very sensitive equipment on the land, and they also said in their statement that these people were coming to Burma camp to cause mayhem, so they decided to take action. The statement or the press release too from the coalition of La Association, they're also saying a different thing, that they were not actually going to Burma camp. They actually went to visit the land to see that their land has not been tampered with. That's when the military actually came forward, shooting. We saw the videos of live bullets and all that. I don't think this conversation should end today. I will bring Jeffrey back for us to discuss this within the week. But this conversation we just had is basically about lands in Ghana. For some time now, we've realized how difficult it has been for a Ghanaian living in Ghana, or also living outside Ghana, to purchase a land peacefully. It is getting to the point whereby you cannot even purchase a land. Some people have purchased lands 3 times. 1 plot of land or 2 plots of land, they have been made to purchase it 3 times. Some people too say, sometimes the Land Commission tries everything possible to harass or frustrate people who want purchase land. People who have already purchased land, just to put their documents through becomes another issue, because the Land Commission has been working indirectly or behind the scenes with these chiefs, these land guards, these people like Patrick Ebo Banfo, the greater president and also the CEO of PS Global to delay, especially Ghanaians who come from Europe, America to buy property or land, to delay the process. So that you would lose your land. Lots and lots of people have things to say today. I'm going to open the phone lines very soon for Ghanaians to call in and also tell us their experience. We are still investigating Patrick Ebo Banfo. He is the boss or the CEO of PS Global and at Sakumono, I think so. We are also investigating the Sepe chief called Otinto, his name aka Nimoy Brown. By the end of the week, we should be able to come up with some facts. We are gathering a few people who have I've done business with PS Global, and their stories are not so exciting. So many people want to speak on this issue. We've got a lot of people also complaining about Otinto Nimoy Brown and how he's using some land guards to claim some lands. So many things coming up. Today, I will want to allow Ghanaians to call in and also tell us their experience when it comes to land acquisition in Ghana. You're still watching With All Due Respect, extended version. My name is Kevin Ekobedu Taylor. After this short break, we will listen to, in fact, let's do this before I open the phone lines. Let us look at this quickly before I open the phone lines. Now, this gentleman called Mr. Adai.
The basic issue, and I continue hammering it, is that the quality of our 80% of our public.
In fact, my producer says that we're supposed to do this tomorrow. We need to work on Mr. Adai tomorrow. So after this short break, I'll open the phone lines for us to discuss this issue. You're still watching With All Due Respect, extended version. All right, welcome back to the show. That was Nana Dankwe Kufuado. You know, on these kind of roads, going to tell the people to give him 4 more, and our people to sheepishly or stupidly are voting for Kufuado again. He did not construct even a single road in Ghana. One. He actually drove on these roads to go tell the people to give him another 4 more. And they gave him. And after they gave him that small number, he stole some votes, courtesy Jane Mensah, to be the president of the republic. It shows how weak-minded our leaders are. Isn't he ashamed of himself driving on these roads? At least construct 1 or 2. But he didn't. These are the things we are facing in Ghana. The phone lines have been open. Hello, caller.
Hello. Kevin Taylor, you're a fool. My name is Panos of Trump. You're a fool.
Don't go. Say more. Don't go. Hello?
You're a fool.
Yeah, so why do you think I'm a fool? Why do you think so?
Don't you know you're a fool?
No. Why do you think I'm a fool? I just want to know.
I said that you're a fool, so just take it like that, okay?
Oh, I beg. Just explain so that people will know that, you know, I just wanted to break it down because some people need to understand why you think I'm a fool. It is always important to let people who support your opinion know. Yeah.
You told us that you exposed the judges, but you never exposed any judges. What are you talking about that?
So that's why I'm a fool.
Yeah, you're a fool. You don't say you're a fool. You're a fool. You always lie to your viewers. you lie to them a lot, and you are a big fool.
But have you seen any of the scandals I did? Have you read any of them, or they are all lies?
You know, you don't have any scandals. Everything that you say is lies. Just lies to your viewers. That's all what you know. Your viewers are fools, so you always lie to them. That's what you are capable of doing. Okay, so you're a fool. Just accept it like that.
Okay. Are you a dad?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not a dad.
Oh, then no problem. Thank you very much. Thank you. Have a wonderful evening. Hello, caller. Hello? Hello, caller? Hello? All right, go ahead. Oh, David. Oh, Papa Sakuso said you But when mommy some serious reasons why when na me so or mommy reasons, but the reasons no be any say reasons or man, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah. Abazako's line is not really helping him. Hello, caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, I'm Pacho. We are talking about lands in Ghana.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead, boss.
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you. Go ahead. Bebacha Kasa. All right, we're having problems with the line. Hello.
Yeah. 7. I mean, how about you, man?
Yes, sir. Pacho Kasa.
I could tell you, bros for church.
Okay.
Now me Pacho go first, and I you move free. So I'm banner my young person. I know you move free.
Mate. Ghana assassin was
everyone say, hey, leader no was no a dictatorship. And the demonstration I will call it and go you call me
all right, boss.
The demonstration for the next 4 years, there no demonstration. First,
all right, boss. Okay. Wow. Thank you. Nyamisha also. I think. Hello. Yes, sir.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Please, I'm calling from Ghana, Kumasi.
Okay.
I dream to be precise. My Pacho, I cannot
me bacho me enka akwa no hwasem asase ho asem ne enka mo me enka asase no hwasem asase ekoso Ghana amanfo problems ni ade ekoso akwa ne de munjan life man e be anka fu gate ba ko ebie de wewure nti munja no mo me enka en asem no
Mateo me boy am so of Jupiter on that as we so.
All right, thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, good evening.
Good evening. But your name is Mutese.
Mr. Biaboko.
Mr. Medasi Bibre said, what can't I say one seminar? They will be big crack, me person make a share and for 4 more percent, 1 more better. Well, Ghana for no young Cassani, and now and call for a buoyant. And I said, be woman, we are Yitika. So what was that to be? Not the whoopee at Samoa. And now what your assassin being can. So whoopee assassin. The first thing you do is to go to the person, you know. Say, so bet me a mouse type plan now. Now, or the amount. Now with the call lands department. We call lands department here. We be check. We call your land check. We call check who is the actual owner of that land. That is what should be done. And only the first and foremost, and Sana Sikabe Sendi, Obia Ansano, and me papa dia or toy, you say, you will problem be. Because me papa to assassin no or the ma one of the family members here, no, yes, surveyor, and a correct desire, assassin. 18 no, assassin on the temu, no, nebusia side, no, one farmer, your side plan also, but your register assassin one, you want every document on it, no. Eye must say no obedient to me do one almost turn my own a train no woman to me and the assassin free and that into the mistake obi bia or person or better assassin say the first thing you do you have to go and check that land you know who is the actual owner. There is a law. Ghanaian government, Ghana government can never sell one land or register one land to two people. That is fraud. That is what Obian Fantunitrim. Your first step is to the land department. When you are now who the actual owner of the land is and what. And son I wouldn't have to come. And son never call him a friend him more him not sign then to the amount. Then you go straight to the land department again and go and register the land. You have to register the land. Menaphobia Pasasibi or Dodoa area. One more catcher be now 7 quiet hours. So I'm still no. As I said, also, one more my be a papa. Up to now. Me re-registration, you know, because there is your friend is saying
all right, ma'am.
A court case on that land.
Okay. Yentie Obisu view. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right. That was her view. Hello.
Hello. Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, we are still focused. Don't worry.
Oh yeah.
Happiness. I want to talk about. I prefer to talk about the land.
Yeah.
Kevin, for some time now, our land is being possessed by the government. They call self-labadi estate. They force occupied a land by one of the government officials, that is Antibediye too. He forced occupied the land through some elders of La. The youth went there, the land came in and beat them with one of the heads of the Allah. Okay, after that, let's go to the what we call La General Hospital. The government demolished land.
Hello?
Rebuild it. But he had no plan. There was no money. Recently, when we investigated, we were told that the government is relying on donors to raise funds to come and build the La. What we are suspecting is it's a lie. When you look at the vetting, the minister told the vetting committee that contractors were on the land busy building. All the land.
All right, he's struggling. Hello? Okay, hello? Hello?
All right, he's struggling. Hello?
Yes, sir, go ahead. I don't know why, but people are really struggling with their lines today. Hello, caller.
Yes, sir. Me try to say.
Ibia Boko.
Nyame shira ne adwuma papa wo ye. Say land dey asema wo kan. They say the kono in the first place president say just a confusion no cry cause no. E just want to me wo man. And o confuse so ne nsa so san wo. Nti den no pese o kisika ya o ya pade dia ye den. E dey nko ano o. Na akwara obedi di atem. Me pese o dia wo se yen ka ho ase na so pese o ti ase ese. Ono me pese me su we di bi. So when tini hu nyansa hu se ye ka so obi me answer question. Judge is na ntamma ni me answer question na o answer question na we antas mu ana das mu na tie hu na so wo wantimi usade we na se ni peta se ni kan wa se na o ye fula and ye wan kasa no why dey no enye ju what dey to baby and ada no otia ontia na dey
I'm sure also. Thank you very much. Hello.
Hello. Good
yes,
evening,
sir.
Kevin. Yeah. Good day. Make us free TV. Yeah. You call near Juma. Say asase semono. Yeah. You say Ghana. Ni bi omo mti Ghana. We are going to be our asase ho problem our Ghana. Say ukto asase kura uko register no. Last registration office one. It may take it 3, 4, 5 years. If you have a document in Nigeria. I don't know. Me name say you keep records for Ghana offices to me. And they also be. Yes, law be about what was as one constructive be was so up to 12 years. That's will be encroaching assassin. So it may be assassin man. So somewhere we are meti a buy and check. Say no cry. In fact, it's a Ghana by almost any year because and you will be an auto assassin you soon in it. Ubi o tata so wa tata na to ni score the besi die obi o tata na ma deba eno nche se ma tata se ma me ba by force me si dan so me ni me dan ya me ba be yin da achi ho pepe enti sa do mra no pa cho hwehwe uma me se ye no kura se ye no kura dia me fa se nye mra pasu na me de dika to kura na ya hemfo no so no me pa cho ete se wo host program ba ko ma ya hemfo den sa se o moton ye ton sa se ni nyina ma hoho ebedu brebe no Ghana for nkola ye nya asase kura ene yedide so e pa cho bomodia na yes program because Chinese for ton asase ni mikrom Chinese for beton asase ma kromu ma for no ye koje asase no free sa na for ane yado ane yede wo mache yetiri bomodia na host that program ya hemfo no mu hwe ye okwa omre ton asase ebedu me ye ye ba bi ni dibio
yeah sure Langard for no say a problem pa Langard for no Langard no another problem in Ghana. Langard. Hello caller.
Hello, good evening, Kevin.
Yes sir, good evening.
Bajasan my friend keke me katra kwa na oso wajimi no me chance ni twasre ni ma me twe
eni braba it is sometime I will say when you concentrate to a show so na onim said there tell Yakupon bo nipa robo mo afre mu no enye nyina na nipa it is sometime sa anya masa na ma ignore move forward. Hello caller Pacho, go ahead.
Yeah, Kevin, I'm a majo.
Yes,
Money Juma. Kevin, wait there, Mr. Mame Kwan Kaka. Because won a won for the share. Yeah, yes, or see ye fools. My main children, the reason why yeah, so person or bisa credibility. Ye who judges omagia appointed. Aji akoko aji bayire ne ma nti ye hia wo ke zo kura se wo beba be ka se Ghanaian judges are corrupt nti asem na oka no ono na eji nfo enye wo Kevin ana ye hwe ye duty there is no expose we ya government be responding nti ono a wote be bi wote na ofo se na do dankwa kronfo ana gabi ni finance minister or money yaniki to say bola no ye nya jimi fo ye ti ya broche papa ye ti nyema asai mi hu obi o ti abroche kura o ka say MPP sebi na me bunu say o ti wure because you to Queen Ghana say ye pa broche ha be wu bibi ehia bibi nti wo pa abroche na wo be transi na pasa na kono 5 years ya tusamba kwanya na enya ya kwan hospital enya ya na utimu na wanya president bia wa baga na oye same thing na won support na wo support criminal do wa ba we bia wo na kanfo wo be sorry da che kura anya sika no we bia ni sika ma ne busia na wo da so kasama na wo yetimi fo yetimi no ye ni credibility. Sebi, I have a big platform and can make us a we are buapa.
Case not ding. I think sir, we should not be dwelling too much on
Kevin.
those things.
I'm back.
Hello, caller.
Okay, hello, yeah, I'm back. I was talking about the general hospital. Kevin, what happened is the government hasn't got any plan for the hospital. He's interested in the land. That's what we are suspecting. So we've warned them. And about the what they call it, I was talking about. When you go, some of the hotels are for the brothers or the cousins of the government, operating fully. And now the part which belongs to the council, they've closed it, and the other parts are operating. They've used the Ghana Tourism Board to close that part, and theirs are operating for them to make maximum money. Okay, let's put that one aside. When you go to the trade fair, they belong the trade fair. Now, if you listen to the vetting committee, they asked this guy, Ken Oforiatta, about the trade fair. He appointed the guy,
about the letter he wrote and all that. Yeah,
but he denied it. That's right. You see, and that place too, they got a plan for that place, and we are monitoring that place too. You see, they are trying to deny us of things that belongs to us. And when you go to the Pledge land, that land has been there for years. That's where our daddies and our mommy were cultivating okra. You go to Accra, they call okra la okra. And now, if the military can come and ask that land belongs to them, how come that our mothers and our fathers were growing on the land years back? They were farming on the land years back. So how can the military come and tell us that land belongs to them?
All right, boss.
So these are the points. And when you go,
we will deal with this again.
You see that the government is behind all these things.
Thank you very much.
You.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Okay, so that was a detailed one, which is fine. Hello, caller. Hello. There's a Ghana call. Let's see. The Ghana calls delay a little bit. I'm beginning to. Oh, hello. Hello. Now, Ghana people no former no and diagosini na la for former on diagosini. Hello. Okay. Hello.
Hey, you got next.
Go ahead.
You got next. Yeah. Echo. To the American name guy now offer no car them or say a fooling. Only they call us and what net at I say.
Yeah.
Because let me be a bit nasty kakonya kwasia. So that's our fool na sorry shawa. No, I have talk. To assassinate some those days na him for the that's it. But my menka and kanka menka ga dang before and kanfo. Inyemi mega bi ni jo la badi ke la chi be abi wotation no wo she ponji ni wo yo ni wona nan kan so machine ha wo ba ho ha me ni je ka tomo ganyo bi jimi ni minta wo land ye ka tani ma ya tafata sante nyongo ni ma ya he land ye ngo te fe bale na kan min kwanye fa manche manye me nya kwanye kana na ya machine. But secondly echo some mental saying do oye den achemfo woni for bakun assassin. I'm not being tribalistic here, but it's long overdue order and can for sure no wakasa. It's too much. Achem one caretaker no Ghana in the new chrome to Accra on why do one pass us all.
Thank you.
Pama assassin asam or the issue. E bankana assassin asam or the issue and kokuma sen ko techima. Quasi today. And come for one, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you. That was Neves. Hello, caller.
Oh, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening. Good evening, Kevin.
Good evening, boss.
Me say as I say some of your Ghana no enya agro.
Yeah.
Obi ebia yesi ojita. Kevin we so bi kra krata a wa registered dada. Wa betu obi no skopra krata so no evidence. so asase no e ono so no dia inti Ghana sansa sensem no enya easy so politicians no ayi o mo fie nsase no sem a enna bibia be koso correct
boss I'm sure
I for cry we should cry we come on ne ba we zakota ma was okay the same family name. That is the problem. Then me first no because akwa anonima me twe but me say kasanima me twe biom.
Hello caller. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good evening.
Good evening, sir.
My name is Alaji Tafa.
All right.
How are you, sir?
I'm good.
This is very, very important topic. This topic, I don't want to sound partisan. The issue of land in Ghana, if you look at what's happening, we have to blame all the past government. Because if you look at what is going on, my brother, it's just you can't give up. You buy your land today, you even fence it, you steal all this thing. There's somebody who will come and demolish it. And I learned they have some way of, for instance, you decide to come to Ghana, somebody will go and show you land. Even though somebody has registered that land. But something that they do at the land commission. They call it, they flash it. They will flash it and they ask you to go and do search. If you go, you find anything there. But after you buy the land and you finish, you go. When you are started processing your documents, then you go and hit the wall. Because when they flash it, you just go there, maybe 1 day or 2 days, and they bring it back. As I speak to you now, I have about 3 cases. I bought land. I bought land, I've paid. I've done a fence for a plot. And these people, went and sold it to the government. And what pains me is that this government institution that came to buy the land, they came to saw that we have fenced the land. I'm talking about the same housing, Ghana housing. They came, and these officials, those who came to the site, they saw that somebody has fenced there. For the man to give us the documents, they bought the land. As now, I'm changing them to pay my money back. I'm not getting the money. They are asking me to wait. They will sell the back because we wanted to do a filling station, a project. Now they are asking me if they have the land back, so I should when they sell the land. Massa. And this thing cannot be limited to cigarette because all the government are guilty. Because what is at the land commission? I think somebody, look, if you travel to French country, you don't see those kind of things. Honestly, if you travel to French country, you don't see that kind of mitigating on land because they have straight rules on the how to apply land. You don't go and buy land double. No, you can't do that. But why here is happening? I don't want to blame, but people to exercise patience. You see, sometimes we shouldn't be trying to be too much ballistic here. Yes, what is wrong is wrong.
All right, boss. Thank you.
People take land from.
Thank you, boss.
Just try to be. Sometimes, yeah. Thank you very much.
All right. Okay. So the land issue. When I start doing stories like these, then you have to understand I'm actually working on something behind the scenes. So who said I'm so interested in a topic? This is basically a survey show. We know what we are doing. We are surveying to know some things before we come out with some serious stuff. You know, it is always important to hear the views of people and our first-hand experience before we come out with the story itself. Hello, caller.
Good evening. Good evening, Mr. Kevin Taylor.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Watara Mahmuda.
Yeah.
Kevin, the land issue here, your friend Greater Accra, many as Zibia or many who say Nibia or Monami Hussein. Now, some Kaka mechanism and time for the Metima Kacha Mosomumbio money. Muslim Chrome, you class and remember Jedi, Emma Muda. The high Emma Muda want to see a friend, they won't tune for the Muaji. I can't for the Asante for the Muaji, or Mujima, I'll tell you, I hindi a better maybe no. I come on a baby or a friend saying crime. because the Oku idea, I'm sure here, I come for the baby. Because what you want, my Jim will be from himself. Hey, not the way. As I see you, the Oku come on, as you see how who the problem. So if you want, and spend the brave because of who to poor amount for. Mimi dear, mimi anu bonga sin the mechanism service and who kuta usika, who do fear non kata wan kwa show adin. But who fake your parents and that's why I can't get. Who got Jeff to celebration all this kind of and one person who are talk about the still receipt and we better. See money can.
All right, it looks like Watara is struggling with his line. Terrible line today. I don't know why. It's the lines are terrible today. But basically, that's what we want to do today. We are taking notes of a few things. Hello, caller.
Good. Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Good evening, Mr. Kevin.
Good evening, boss.
That's my first ever. Join you. My first ever. Oh, it's the Bank of America. I'm seeing here. I'm saying message. No, I'm saying, oh, man, the message is not going. They are all playing how the land to move on. The people are talking how to buy land to put it there for them. The Mumbabe, the other see down also. Master, please, we need to be say the person there, yeah, brother, yeah, man, couldn't. Young Jari, a class as start to work and be back for 3 years. So, please, we should fight for any good government there. It will bring a policy to for an assassin one. Oh, told that I show you guy. Your person here this area and your person company this year. We make me have a company to me. I transfer the land for you. We need people serious to work to build the nation. One way now, please. We should talk. We are houseless. Yeah, brother. Now, move to the mama. Master, when are you going to move forward? You can stay here and after me. So please, Kevin, let the people know the message that you are talking about. We are not talking about how to claim assassin from that.
Thank you. All right. That was straightforward. All right. Hello. 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 Hello, caller.
Oh.
Yes, go ahead.
Philip,
all right.
My Ghana. The can say, I was say, I assassin someone. If I bring my info, as I say, him flat. Or more, say, oh, I only being say about assassin. I'm would be, but I was a assassin. I'm on the Pahufo. Who ya say, program away, yeah, in paying you for betting us to put. So I did wait. Yeah, saying, can I said, you wouldn't need me answer. No, original I be do at them, said, be tapache, said, be original Casasama on Overkaya or Koi. And Casasa, if I call Niminyansa and Kanyansa when it's and I said, Penny when it's here, only Minyansa and Kawunia and call fresh you and Kawunia them and Kawakanyansa, so much check and a woman say, this is a situation as I see some of course we're gonna have any fabric. If I bet in the more remarkable assassin, a home soon in your mind, be seen at a be sure Mukra was assassin, a be life I basta. A bit too kuni power assassin. Let's say a cassassin, no, we say bit apart to you in Yansani, that's a penny with no Yansa, and go fair and penyansa. Some be cut me to be James. Yeah, temple so. The one cast would do a program now will be dear Tamono. Said it as I check. I'm say what to our power. A janine plate, Jeffino would be with chicken or pants or repeat. Into a cast.
Thank you, boss. All right, I'm sure also. Okay, thank you. All right, let's see. Hello. We have 5 minutes to end today's show. Hello. Hello. Okay. Let's see if we can take 2 more calls and end today's show. Hello, caller.
Hi.
Yes, sir.
Hi, how's it?
Good, boss.
And kudos on the program that you are moderating. I want to make a little contribution.
You can go ahead. Just lift your voice. Yeah, yes, just raise your voice a little bit. Your voice is quite low.
Okay, right. I want to contribute to the discussion on the land acquisition by this government. And I personally feel so disappointed in the chiefs that we have in our system. It's as a unit, and generally I have to all give some serious applause to the people of La, because they have infatuated over the years. I'm so disappointed in the military that have also given themselves up to be used government to allow a third party to use their land to develop properties for themselves instead of developing flats for the military. I think it's time the chiefs of Accra unite and then fight against this canker. They have to rise against the chief of Osu that is conniving with this government to steal lands. And it is unfortunate because when you look on the Spintex Road, you know this guy called McDonald. He's acquired so many properties behind the Action Chapel and converted them into warehouses overnight. Well, was this guy? Was a known NDC guy. All of a sudden, he's an MPP guy. Just as Captain Smart. Acquiring properties everywhere, using taxpayers' money. This year, you have slapped us with so many taxes that you expect us to pay. What are you using the money for? Kevin, we have to applaud you for the bold decision that you are taking to facilitate such a topic. It's quite unfortunate that the journalists in Ghana are not living up to the task. So we want to big you up.
Thank you very much, sir.
And urge you.
All right. Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you for your call. I think I'll pick the last call and then hello, caller. Hello.
Boss Masaba.
Yes, sir. I'm finished it.
It's a line now, Masaba. Akora. Why military allowed omu ye so musa. Media mi yamunu. Which can make it na ye so en na ye mu amunum se adamwe nipa ba ko na mi Sala di nene ya bibiama of the company what two people encroach that land, they are personal use. What they are military. Africa where land di na ya omudianu
Sako is still struggling with his lines. Very, very. We are very sorry. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hello. Good evening, Kevin.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Calling from Ghana.
Yeah.
I'm calling from Ghana. That's the land issue is it?
We can hear you. Can you speak up a little bit?
I'm saying about the land commissioners. Let me talk about my experience. Register land, the land commission. They give you papers. You have your papers.
All right, sorry, your line is so terrible. I'm so sorry. I don't know what's happening to the lines today, but hey, thank you very much for being part of today's show. What is going to happen is we're working on some land issues. We'll be bringing you real estate agents or companies that are duping Ghanaians. We'll also be bringing you some chiefs who are also involved in this crime. We have some groups who belong to some land guards group or whatever. We have videos of such people. We will be publishing them very soon. It's very important. Today's show was a survey show. We just wanted to see or hear from people. And when you go on our page on With All Due Respect, we'd go on Facebook. You see lots of comments there when we posted this particular topic. So we are working on a very major story, a story that will actually expose lots and lots of people involved in land theft. In fact, there's another issue of Baumia and Samira taking some land from some people. We will be showing you documents and what Baumia and Samira are actually doing. So it's with us, we need to get all facts ready. We need to get all documents ready. And I promise you that we will still do this story. So it's not done yet. It was a survey show. We wanted to hear you also on this particular issue. It sounds more like Ghanaians really want to hear lots more about this land theft issue. So when we're done with the investigations, you see chiefs, you see real estate agents, you will see land guards on video, you will see government officials, you will see even the vice president and his wife. Lots and lots of things will come out. And when I say we're going to make it work, we're going to make it work. Don't forget, we always want to get the facts ready before we can furnish you guys with the facts. So in the weeks to come, you will hear from me. You hear from the Ghost team, the facts and who are leading this cartel, land grabbing cartel. Thank you very much for being part of today's show. If you are here with me this evening, I'd like to say thank you. God bless you. Tomorrow, same time, 4 p.m. US time, 8 p.m. Ghana time, we will be here to discuss Ghana. We will be here to speak on the issues. I keep saying we are all messengers who are ready and willing to speak truth to power. You always have to focus. When you focus, you get to the last cent. I keep telling you, when you focus, you get to the last cent. Don't allow the distractors or the detractors or whatever you want to call them to distract you from actually focusing on the issues. The issues are very important, and we as Ghanaians, rational ones, are ready to listen to truth and also speak truth to power. I really appreciate your time. Have a wonderful evening, and God bless you guys. Good evening.
It was up to Nabakumianu. It was up to Rastaman throw one stone. Go ready to go for Jesus. Acquire John.
Say everything. But destroy everything. And now we can lose comfortably. Now we can lose comfortably.
It was up to Nabakumianu. It was up to Rastaman throw one stone. Go ready to go for Jesus. Acquire John.
Say everything. But destroy everything. And now we can lose comfortably. Now we can lose comfortably.
Guy, what they do me now? I know be plenty talk. At the home, Papa, find me something to talk. Nah. Yeah, no.
Good morning, sir. Welcome to our special coffee shop. What would you like to have, sir? Fruit juice, yogurt, chocolate, cappuccino, frappuccino, or coffee?
I'm a tea, hot tea.
Ceylon tea, Indian tea, herbal tea, Jericho tea, bush tea, or green tea.
Come on, give me lip tea. The yellow label or lip tea.
How do you want it, sir? Black or white?
I want white.
Milk or fresh cream?
Put milk.
Goat milk or cow milk?
I'm a China for cow milk.
Friesian cow or Afrikaner cow?
Guy, why? No, why? I go south, yes. If there's something they can't write for it. If be white something they can't write for it. Something smart they can't find top. Every make it. Just put milk.
Sorry, sir. Please have a seat, please. Sorry, sir. Sir, do you want it with sweetener, honey, or sugar?
Just put sugar.
Brown sugar, white sugar, or yellow sugar?
You get sugar. Every sugar will not be sugar. Come on, forget them. Give me a glass of water.
Okay, sir. Mineral water or distilled water?
Water too, you did. Give me mineral water.
Flavored or non-flavored?
The water. Come on, give me an empty glass.
Okay, sir. Do you want a tumbler, wine glass, champagne fruit, or beer mug? Hello, sir. I said, do you want a wine glass, a beer mug, or champagne fruit?
So the glass too, you ask me. Go, I go swallow my spit.
The more you pray, and the more your problems multiply for you. Empty house, hurt inside my heart. I want alone, inside that is moving. Oh yeah, Mount Missy, I won't be a two, more sunny ayera, and from a biafa, Mensumayera. Ghetto. Ghetto.
Go ahead, Go ahead. Go on.
Ghetto. 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 Ghetto living.
What is the what's that? What word is that?
It's A1.
Huh?
A new day has come. A new day has come.
Lova onshla oto baby awo biato sisi no kumo de wenya no biato wasi no konumo to men wa flower ya gabomo flower flower ni ba flop love flower keep showing love. Penye drense menku ama kumalenda eni ana jidie pai Paye drense menku ama kumalenda eni ana jidie pai.
You know, Obitia quiet ni ekita phone. But so no preaching your you say obi a Bible. Now we also to instrumentalism. When Bisan say you are looking very sexy this morning. I saw them all. You are looking very sexy this morning. You say you too. You know what I Sunday. So what panty are you wearing this morning? I saw them all. But I'm not wearing any pant. It was so pad.
Me yaman shashime mawo. The Bible ne kanti. Sister, what's with the Jimmy Sam? I folk kuechi sa yenche. We do for experience. Na de bia catch your young na we for so nya gardi. Nyankopon anchi we for mo bechi gardi. Oh, Jenny. Me nam catch. Say Nyankopon anchi we for mu a obechi gardi mu pe. O aware edi tu ho and I for the so nya gardi. Yes o wo kuna so nya gardi. Wo kuna so nya boy wo. O adwen no wo. Wadwen na kire wo sa. Okay, and I make catch Nyankopon wanchi we for no mu a obechi wo yifa gardi nim. God in him one show bet you a phone. Yes. None what don't mean. You but you be Jimmy say we have to see that bang. Yes. And also for be trumu so preaches or preaches a trumu. As soon as you never bet me actually baby or then the head. Yay! Hallelujah! Amen. What's up for she? When you are at home. So for boo you to go. We are gay. But I'm catching. We are indirect gay. Evangelist gay. Miss was so for Miss will be came as well penny yiri woman what then yiri na yiri to na gay because me dey wo dem wow nyago pot na wo se be bia fa no wish road the ho na anam we timaka one for muremu kwanza obadi em bani senka eti bibisa hwedi wa Jimmy sama nya den enku
ya dim fishe ediosian ye wo ho moda so da drumusum ye kan senye dumuso na ye de ben o manya mo wenum na enye dumuso ye de ben. What is it? Tell me what it is. Huh? We voted for leadership. Fix it. That is why leadership is in place.
But starting President Kufuor time sa dumso no ba at the time under President Kufuor. You're Haruna Dusko now my minority leader. Okoka in the future NDC government. And all this source inshallah, Mr. Speaker. Adundum will be a thing of the past. Ewana kakapeno ofe Haruna Dusko boss. Ofe the boss simple. Because now Haruna Dusko at the time on him say under President Mahama Dumso beba. Ana Dumso bae. But let's give credit where credit is due. We MPP ni na odi matema. I don't mind. I don't even care. Tie. Mahama solve Dumso. Simplicity. generation issue no Mahama dealt with it.
You said John Mahama hasn't done anything for this nation. That's a lie. He was able to stabilize the electricity power outage before he went out of office.
Which area should we off their lights?
Mention the areas, let me hear their names.
Station
off their lights, blah blah.
Asamoja.
Off his light, 7 days.
Ibrahim Mama.
Off his light too, blah blah.
Also Mami.
Off their lights right now.
La Estate.
Off their lights immediately.
East Legon.
Off their lights for 3 weeks.
Trazaco.
Off their lights for 1 month.
Please, Tessa no.
Off their light before I'll sack you.
Nima.
Hey, please don't off their light, leave them.
Madina.
Off their light before I'll bore you.
Please, Tamale.
Hey, if you want to die, off them.
Adenta.
Off their light for 3 weeks.
Ashama.
Hey, don't off their light, please.
The last one is President Akufo-Addo. We can't off his light.
Who told you can't offer his light? If Akufo-Addo pay you or me pay you, you are pissing me off right now. You know what? Off Jubilee House light off 1 year.
Me see Facebook account. Na o Instagram.
Me call.
Na bay.
Me passport na enye ready.
O try passport ado be call Instagram. Aye. And you wunya passport me nye sure say obekọ Twitter.
Twitter bude no mo je say mitimi de ya nkatenkwan. Mitimi de ya rere. Wonu say nana eno na akwa na mo no ntino utimi de ya nkatenkwan utimi de ya rere.
Intino na.
Was ya ba be sese Ghana baby na wono ye nyina nim se na nye ya ba be sese Ghana na fi mienu aja wo wani afra ana waso ese na hutu wo se MPP aban aba se ampa ye sese o man no ye chichi o man no eba
adia ba ko yifiri wo life mu this year e yijimiye